Hey, what's up, fuckers? No, not you. Not you. You're okay. Uh, Today, we're going to talk about one specific article. Yeah, just one. Yeah, it's kind of about you, you little snoot. Mwah. You, you guys know by now how I am when I find a stupid article that irritates me. Well, I found one. And guess what? It's about it's about dogs. Yeah. How could it not be an awesome article if it's about dogs? Well, this one is 7 reasons why you actually shouldn't hug your dog. Can you believe that? They say I shouldn't hug you. They say I shouldn't hug you or give you little pooch smooches. They say don't smooch your pooch. How crazy is that? Well, you want to go back in the closet. You like your little spot in the closet. Is that your little hidey hole? Now, I shouldn't have worn a black shirt for this because sometimes you can't even tell that I'm holding a dog. And it's not, I didn't like scoop her up and go, you're going to be up here. Because I'm not trying to dominate my dog. In fact, I try to get her to go and lay down in the closet because she likes being in there. There's no door. It's just I don't know, it's a weird closet. It's just an opening. It's a walk in closet, so there's plenty of room in there. Thing's about 5, 6 feet deep, maybe 4 feet wide. And you know, you go through and you try and weed out the stuff that doesn't fit anymore, or you haven't worn it forever. So you make a pile, and then you get distracted with other things, and then you leave that pile of clothes there. And then somebody comes and like kicks them around and makes a little nest out of them. Yeah. So it's hard to tell. Again, I shouldn't have worn a black shirt, but she is just draped on me and just giving loves. This is going to make it hard to scroll through this stupid article about why you shouldn't hug your dog. Apparently, your dog doesn't understand what's happening. This is 7 reasons. 7. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's one-handed counting. Um, but yeah, so apparently she doesn't know what's going on if I give her a hug. If she jumps up on my lap and I hug my dog, she's the one that doesn't know what's going on. Even though she's the one that jumped on my lap in the first place. Do you not know what's going on? Do you care? Do you care what's going on if you're getting belly rubs and scritches and back scratches and paw wiggles? If I wiggle your little paws, go wiggle, 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 and you're just floppy. You're just floppy because you're all relaxed. Yes. See? I'm not preventing her from going anywhere or doing anything. And so first is she doesn't know what's going on. She knows what's going on. She's getting loves. And she jumps up in my lap to get him. How does she not know what's going on when she's the one actively seeking it out? And it's awkward being hugged by strangers. That's fucking stupid. No shit, it's awkward being hugged by strangers, but this isn't why you shouldn't let strangers hug your dog. The article is why you shouldn't hug your own dog. Because it's awkward being hugged by strangers. She's been with me since she was, what, 4 months old? 3 months? 3, 4 months, somewhere in there. She's 4.5 now. We're not exactly strangers. All right? She knows who I am. And yeah, no, she doesn't like strangers. So, I don't have people over. I use her as an excuse to not have people over. Because I don't really like having people over. So isn't it awesome that my dog also doesn't like most other people? She howls, she whines, she yips. I have to put her in the other room. You know, if somebody does come over, if the doorbell rings, especially, So the people that she does like, they text saying, "Hey, I'm coming over." It's like, cool. Door's open. Come on in. Just don't ring the bell because you know she's gonna fucking freak out. And she's falling asleep on me. Yeah. Ugh. And then, so yeah, awkward, get hugged by strangers. Yeah, I don't like being hugged by strangers. But she doesn't like strangers. Number three, tolerating affection is a learned behavior. She is just dead weight right now. I can lift up her little paw and and it just drops because she is just trying to zonk out on my lap. Again, sorry about the black shirt. But shirt was actually a friend. She's covering up the bottom where it says alumni. It's my DD214 Marine alumni shirt that Fred Sharon got me for my birthday. Thank you. Hides the dog. It's not good for the video, but I like it anyway. So, yeah. I don't know. That seems dumb. Tolerating affection. She comes to me. Their body language indicates discomfort. So what does going completely limp and draping yourself across somebody, how does that indicate discomfort? Does she look like she's discomforted? You can just see her little eyeball right there. It's her head. She's got her snoot in the crook of my arm. I'm not forcing her to stay here, obviously, and she's just bleh. It's just like, I'm gonna lay on you. Yeah. Huh. Because your body language being complete jello and draping yourself on me and trying to go to sleep with your head in the crook of my arm, that indicates discomfort. I can see how discomforted you are. Well, I'm sorry. I keep moving my arm, that's what's making the discomfort. It's not a dog's nature to be confined. Ooh, which is often why dogs get stressed when you hug them, because you're ultimately limiting their ability to escape your grasp. Yeah, you can see her collar. Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to touch your little collar. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mwah. Did I touch your collar? Yes. See how limited she is in her abilities to escape my grasp? I'm not, putting her in a freaking little puppy chokehold, am I? I'm not even doing that, because you could easily, I can look like you're in a chokehold, but really, you're not. You could leave anytime you wanted. You could. Do you want to escape and roam free? Are you trying to escape my grasp? No, you're just going to sit here. Nose to nose, boop. Boop. Yeah. Oh. Well, sometimes she will kind of tuck her head underneath my chin. She's like, I still want snuggles, but stop smooching the top of my head. Just hug me. So, yes. Oh, the tree moved outside, didn't it? Think that was a squirrel? You think it might have been a squirrel? Think there's a squirrel out there? What do you think? Do you want to escape my grasp? Mwah. Not really trying to escape my grasp. And if she wanted to get down, she would just get down. I don't choke hold her. I don't pin her down when I give her a hug. It's very loose and snuggly, and I rub her little belly, and I give scritchies, and she doesn't seem to mind that at all. Her body language is more when I stop, and then she'll look at me like, "The hell are you doing? I didn't say you could stop." So that's stupid. When you hug a dog, you prohibit their ability to exercise the instinct to run away from danger. When she runs away from danger, she jumps on my lap. If she gets freaked out about something, she comes to me. She doesn't run away from me. I'm not the danger that she tries to get away from. All right, if the cats bonk her on the head because she got too close, and one of them doesn't want to play. One freaks out, runs away, tries to climb trees, get away from her. The other one, she's just like, whatever. Just step on me, get it done with, and then we'll hang out. It says, love on your dog in a way that doesn't limit their mobility. Who the fuck is giving hugs in a way that, that the dog can't just lean away? Again, you're not putting them in a death grip. You're not in a death grip. Yes. Oh. See, I put my arm just loosely. I'm not, clamping down, but I am encircling her with some lovin's, and she doesn't seem to mind. In fact, she tends to kind of snuggle into it. Let's just shift position a little bit here and there. Oh, did I stop you? Did I stop you from shifting? Huh? Did I limit your mobility? You wanted to change position slightly and you just did it, didn't you? Huh? Yeah, you didn't need permission. You weren't limited in your ability to sit up slightly higher instead of being down. Yeah, that's why this article's dumb. Huh. Yeah, it is. And then dogs are more sensitive to their environment than humans are. Just as you and your dog in a familiar environment, such as your house, dog is less likely to exhibit signs of stress. She flops over on her back and just lays there. Sometimes she'll kind of curl up, or she'll start kind of sort of flopping around, scratching her back on the carpet. Other times she'll curl up into a ball, and then she'll sigh and she'll shift positions and she'll roll over on the other side. Not everything is a sign of everything, People like to, if your dog sleeps this way, here's what it means. Sometimes they're just wrapping around the cat. And that's all it means. Sometimes they want to sleep on the cat bed, so they have to curl up smaller, or they just keep falling off the side because the cat bed's way smaller than the dog bed. Doesn't have as much room. Sometimes you curl up and kind of tuck your nose in if you get a little chilly. Other times you just all sprawled out. Not everything has, deep philosophical or psychological meanings to it. They say that with human body language, if you sit a certain way, it means this, or if you're leaning this way, it means that, and if you lean this way, it means that, and if you cross your ankles or fold your arms, it means this. Sometimes it just means that my back hurts and I'm stretching and trying to find a position that's going to be slightly more comfortable in. That's all it fucking means. It doesn't always mean that I'm, closed off or that I'm, angry at my parents or some stupid shit like that. Not everything means something. All right? So I'm saying, and this huge generalizations that every dog just wants to constantly escape. Does she look like she's trying to escape? And if she wanted down, she would just get down. She would stand up. She would launch herself off my lap. Usually, about 90% of the time, while using my testicles as a springboard to launch herself to go see what the cats are doing outside, or if she saw a leaf blow by on the deck. Well, look, she jumped down. She was getting hugs. She was on my lap. She wanted to get down, so she got down. Even though I was hugging her, the whole time she was on my lap, it didn't decrease her fucking mobility and able to get down because she wanted to sit over there now. What are you looking at? And sometimes when she's kind of low and she kind of stoops her head and looks around like a vulture, like she's waiting for prey to finally die out in the desert so she can swoop down and eat it. I don't know. I'm sure this fucking whatever knucklehead wrote this article is gonna find some deep psychological meaning to that. It's just so dumb. And the worst one, the worst one of all, is number 7. Number 7. The reason you shouldn't hug your dog is because there's tens of other ways to have positive, loving interactions with your dog. You know, like pet him, or play, but only for 10 to 20 minutes at a time, once or twice a day. What the fuck? Yes, let's schedule some playtime with the dog. That way they'll know that we love them. Daily watch. Teach them a trick. Yeah, have you seen some of these assholes trying to teach their dogs how to fucking walk on their back legs so they can shoot a cute video? Yeah, they're dicks about it. That is not a way to fucking teaching them a trick. Perform for your food, you fuck. No. I mean, I try to get her to, do the whole sit, stay. She'll sit if you have food. That's it. Otherwise, she's going to ignore me. And the boy. And if I say stay, she immediately starts jumping up. So we don't even try to do that one. She's got, I don't know, she's got like some abandonment issues or something, which is weird because I've had her since she was 3 months old. And she rarely leaves my side. If I stand up out of this chair, she's gonna launch herself up from wherever she's laying down just to see what I'm doing, just in case I try to leave the room or something. So, yeah, it's not limiting her mobility, idiots. And then I'll give them an activity to do. Hey, dog. Instead of a hug, here, take out the trash. Give them an activity to do. Jesus Christ. So stupid. And high quality treats. Oh, and then tell them. Dogs don't always understand what we say, but they can tell how we're saying it. So yes, your dog gets the message loud and clear when you tell them what a good dog they are. How do you know? You speak dog? Have they finally figured out how to fucking attach electrodes to the dog's head and see exactly what they're thinking? No, you don't know if they understand what the fuck you're saying. You can get them to, I don't know, do some stuff, the whole sit, stay, come here, come. That doesn't work with her either. She gets too distracted. And I'm sure that's my fault for not cracking the whip on her training. All I have to do is get up and walk around and she comes right to me. Or if I have food. That's it. So 7 reasons why you actually shouldn't hug your dog. I'm not even going to say their name. But, yeah. Dumb. Fucking dumb. What if your dog jumps up on your lap and hugs you? You're not supposed to hug him back? She does that. She likes to come stand on my chest and sniff me. She does that with people to see what they've eaten recently. See if she missed out on something interesting. So, yeah, apparently you're not supposed to hug your dog. Well, you know what, lady? Fuck you, I'm hugging my dog. She doesn't seem to mind in her body language. She doesn't try to escape. She doesn't roll her eyes. If she gets tired of nose-to-nose boopage, then yeah, she'll kind of duck her head and go, that's enough. But mostly, if I say nose boop, she'll lean in and boop me on the nose. And it's not a, I don't know, it's not a smack. It's just a very nose boop, boop. And that's it. And then a rubber belly. Which apparently is okay. Because having a dog flat on their back rubbing their belly, holding them down on the floor, doesn't limit their mobility. Like if a dog is sitting up and you're just going to give them a quick hug, which they can walk away from at any time because they're already up. They're not, upside down, flat on their back, pinned to the ground with your belly rubs. That seems like it limits their mobility a lot more than a fucking hug. I don't think this lady's ever had a dog. And if she does, she probably shouldn't. You should have a cat. Because cats don't like hugs. Cats don't like anything. Cats are assholes. So get yourself a cat, lady. And you can talk about all kind of cat shit. But if you try and tell dog owners not to hug their dogs, it ain't going to happen. Because you know what? We're going to hug our dogs. Moron. Alright, I'm just getting more and more worked up about this, so I'm going to cut it short. My dog is just laying on the floor. Like dogs do. Because they're dogs, and they do dog stuff. And sometimes they'll jump up on your lap and want a hug. And if I deprive them of that affection, they're going to think I don't love them or they did something wrong. Just like a kid. So, I reject your reasoning. I think you're an idiot. That's it. That's my my rant for the day. I'm not hugging your dog. Fuck you. I'm hugging my dog. If she wants to get down, believe me, she'll get down. Because she's a wiggly little turd, aren't you? Nah, she's not paying any attention. But yeah, she can get away from hugs just fine. Doesn't limit her mobility. And it doesn't stress her out because she comes to me. So, fuck you, lady. Hugging my dog. In fact, I'm going to go do that right now. See ya.